I have a beard. When did that happen? Kind of a little bit. It'll go away again. I know how much Alex loves when I have facial hair in one incident and then no facial hair in the next. It really helps with continuity. So I'm not quite sure what we have. This is a weird one. Oh, I think it's like a dead body. What the fuck is that? And then they have a guy playing with a gun.
2312 West 8th Street.
We're gonna stay like off to the corner over here. I think they have a guy with a gun on a tent over in a tent or next to a tent over the freeway here.
Rescue 860, 860 from Metro.
All right, 455 is gonna be out of the vehicle. I got the airship overhead. 499, if anything pops off, let me know. It looks like I got a guy on the ground, possibly with a weapon. PD's talking to. They got FD staging for him. 455 is gonna be out. And again, give me a 21 if anything goes off. Nice. So yeah, there's a guy on the ground over there between the tents. I don't know where the airship just left. Yeah, I think I don't know if he has a knife to his neck or if it's a gun, but he's got something. We're gonna try and keep an angle. If it's a gun, we're gonna try and keep an angle behind the cinder block wall in case he starts popping rounds off. The last thing we want to do is have one of those find us as it's flying through the air at over the speed of sound. That would not be a good place to be. So, let's see what we can see here. I can't tell if that's a gun to his head or a knife, but we're gonna zoom in here and take a look. You know what? It looks like a painter's tray. Not quite a gun. I can't. What does he got? What does he got? His hand's moving like crazy. What is that? I can't tell. Tay, can you look at this just discreetly and tell me what that is? He spins his. Oh. Well, he has his thing in his hand, and he's furiously. Sorry. They just shot him with the 40 mic. You know, you see a lot of stuff down here, and I always, I'm in the beginning especially, you're kind of surprised. You're like, oh man, I can't believe that. And right now I'm like, yep, great. Sorry. I don't know. Poor Alex. I don't know how he's going to have to cut around this. Oh. All right, 455 is code 6, 52nd and Flower, looking eastbound. I got a man on the ground masturbating at the cops, and they've shot him with a 40 mic. I'm assuming he has a weapon within reach, but that's what I've got going. That's gonna set everybody off, you know it is. I wish. No, I think they got him in the side, but I got them hitting him with the beanbag. But it's kind of hard to film, obviously. I thought he had a knife and he was stabbing himself with the knife. No.
Story of the night.
Story of the night. Thanks, Randy. You know, I'm a little less concerned now for our safety. I'm now more concerned for the fact that I have to live with that visual in my head. You know, that's ridiculous. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. I can't even film. Here, come on this side, Tay, just to be safe. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. But I'm like right at the ballistic door is like right here, and we're like right here. I'm out of that guy's hands range, and Tay's in a safe spot. So this is our view. But well, they shot him with the 40 millimeter, so we got that on camera. Alex is gonna have to blur half of that. I mean, he must have a gun or a knife, because normally they won't hit him with the 40 mic unless there's a reason for it, especially now, today and age. So there's obviously a reason that they shot him. When he's in custody, obviously we'll get a little more info, but right now we're kind of stuck right here. He also picked up like a bag or something, and they didn't like that. So when he picked that up, that's when they hit him with the 40 millimeter. He's looking down this way. Oh, he's on major drugs. Tater, check that out. He's really on something. Sorry. Oh, it's just nasty. Come on. Come on. That's pretty funny, though. That's pretty funny. He's got a knife. No, he doesn't. I don't know how they're going to resolve this, honestly.
They're getting near.
They're going to have to... Oh, there they go.
There you go.
They got him. They got him. Nice.
Everyone with a shield.
Great timing. They got him, and he's good. Well, peaceful ending. That's always good. That's always good. Actually, we'll go right here. I just need to get a shot of that gun if I can get it. Wow, look at all the units that showed up, huh? That's nuts. Yeah, it's crazy. I zoomed in right there on the street, and I went, oh, that's actually a Glock magazine. Oh, Dougie.
Sarge.
Hey, Sarge.
Just gonna have you move back a little bit.
You scared the crap out of me. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, we're just gonna scoot it back just a little bit.
No, I understand. I wanted to get a shot of that firearm if there was one that was recovered. I just wanted to get that.
Yeah, it's on the other side, but there was.
Is there any way that I can get a shot of that really quick? I want to show that you guys got a gun off the street and resolve this peacefully. That would look really good
It's
for.
already been put away because I don't even see it on the hood anymore.
I'd love to tell that part of the story. If there's any way you can help me out, it helps you guys,
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, at this point, just because we don't want to handle the weapon any more than we have to.
I understand. All right, but there was a Glock, I'm assuming, because I could see the Glock mag. Okay.
Like a Glock P80. Like
Oh, the small one.
80s.
Oh, gotcha. So a
guns.
ghost gun. Okay. All right, cool. Is right here okay? I see the tape. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, sir. All right, so LA City Fire is coming in right now. Sergeant just confirmed to me that a polymer 80, they call it a ghost gun, but it's a firearm without a serial number that somebody made in a mill, was recovered at scene with this guy. So kind of an interesting take. It was resolved peacefully though. They're gonna bring him out again and they're gonna have LA City Fire actually take a look at him. We do have tape right here, so we're in a good spot. Sergeant's really nice. I really want to get a shot of that firearm, but I think we're gonna be limited to what we can see from right here. You can hear the guy yelling in the back of the police car. We have two guys in custody. There's one here right in front of us who's in custody. I don't know if he's related in any way, but we got this guy right here with the hat that they're talking to, and then we've got our main suspect who's down further. But they're gonna pull him out and they're gonna let FD deal with him. They're probably gonna transport him. My assumption is he's under the influence of some pretty serious stuff, not to mention he's been shot with a 40 millimeter. So considering he's been hit with both the, and sorry, we're standing over the 110, so it's a little loud, but considering that he was hit with both a 40 millimeter projectile and a beanbag shotgun. I keep doing that with the shotgun, but it's more like that, right? So he's been hit with those two non-lethal or less lethal devices. They're gonna check him out and they're probably gonna end up taking him to the hospital just because he's under the influence of narcotics or heavily intoxicated. It's one of the two. And he's been struck with those non-lethal, less lethal items. I think it's less lethal. I wouldn't say non-lethal for the 12 gauge, but that's where we're at. I wanted to get a shot of that firearm. They're saying that it was again, it's a polymer 80, so it's what they call in California a ghost gun. So it doesn't have a serial number or anything like that. However, it's still something that is, it's a good thing to get off the street, regardless of what the type of weapon was. So that's where we're at. And I think they are gonna take him to the hospital. Well, that was more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Way grosser, too. I still, you know, I feel, obviously you have to feel something for these people. Then at a certain point, you're like, all right, dude, you're doing stuff like that, and the cops, like, were well within their right to shoot this guy, and they didn't. So all he had to do was take that gun out of the bag, and that would have been it. So lucky for him. When he gets out of the hospital and out of jail, he should buy a lotto ticket. So Keith just came up on the radio and advised us that Vernon is reporting a vehicle fire, which you can actually see. Let's see if we can get over to Santa Fe here. There you go, it's to the right. They're saying it's a car fire. We're gonna just kind of head over here and take a look, see what's going on. If it's just a car, then we'll clear off of it. If it's something bigger or something interesting, then maybe. Oh. Maybe we'll hang out. But chances are it's just a car fire. So the reason we're getting a lot of fires tonight, or at least the reason a lot of these fires are developing a little bit further, is because of the way the sky looks. If you look outside, you can see there's like this cloudy kind of haze layer, like a low cloud layer, basically across the entire city. And whenever we get that, there's not a lot of contrast. There's not a lot of contrast between the sky and smoke, obviously. And when it starts, usually it's that color. So you end up with a situation where you have fires that are burning for a while. And that building fire we were just on, maybe arson, maybe it was cooking for a minute. You know, it's, what was it? That was reported at, what time was it? That was reported at like 1:45. So, you know, it's kind of difficult to say 100% that it's arson, considering the time and how many people are actually not looking at what's going on. So, yeah, we're gonna come over the bridge here. This is the Olympic Bridge. It's the old Sears building, which is actually kind of a landmark around here. Oh, wow, there you go. And we can see that obviously from this side of the bridge, but we'll just come over to Soto, take Soto south, and see what we got. Again, if it's just a car fire, we're not gonna get out unless I follow my own advice and film it, because we already took the time to drive over here. So we'll see. Yeah, we have a lot of RV fires around here too that get reported because. Oh, where is it? That's kind of big. I don't know. It looks big from here. It looks big from here, but I think it's on the other side. It's probably on this Perito Street. What is this? Perino? I'm having a hard time reading this street name here on my map because I'm driving. Is it right here to the right?
If I get information on it. Possible TC in the area 6171 West the Century. It's information.
Perino Street. Perino Street. There's the guys that reported it, and oh wow. I guess LAPD's over here. It's on the railroad tracks. I wonder if it was just.
Do you know if FD is in route and north of Washington for mile park?
That's slow tonight, huh, guys?
Yeah. Enjoying the fireworks show.
Nice and warm. Vernon PD already called it in. They didn't talk to you guys at all?
Yeah, we talked.
Oh, he did? Okay, cool. Yeah, they put it out. No TC calls or anything, right?
No. Nothing's coming.
Were you guys listening to the Newton thing earlier?
No, the ADW, right?
The guy on the 110, over the 110 on, what was it, 52nd place? The guy with the gun? 52nd? 52nd place and the 110, right over the 110. Guy, pants down around his ankles. He's got his thing out, laying back with a gun in a backpack. It was a Polymer 80, you know, one of the ghost guns. And he's got one hand on his crotch, and every time he reaches for the backpack, the guys just pop him with the 40 mic and the beanbag. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, they got him though. They just rushed him and took him into custody. Oh yeah, everybody was there. Everybody was there. That thing is burned out, huh? The chances of that being stolen are extremely high. Extremely high. I'm wondering if the train crossing, or the grade crossing I should say, has been going off the entire time we've been here. I'm wondering if they're down to the left or to the right. We get so many auto fires in this city, it's not really something that we focus on too heavily. The fact that we were literally a mile that way, figured we'd come out, take a look at it. They're always kind of cool to see the magnesium go off. And then you never know too. I mean, this car could have been used in a crime. Somebody could have driven it over here and then torched it. There could be a whole list of things inside that car that somebody doesn't want to be found. You know, you never know. It's kind of a roll of the dice on them. We don't, you know, I'm not going to spend a lot of time to go across the entire city on something like this, but the fact that we were so close, you might as well. So we have a fire, probably about a mile away. LAPD is there reporting that there is a fire. I was gonna jump onto the freeway real quick, but they've been doing construction down here, so I didn't want to chance it. LAPD Southwest Division is already there reporting they have a building on fire, which, you know, with them it's kind of hit and miss. But either way, we're a mile out, and we're gonna try and get our butts down there as quick and as safely as possible. Oh. All right, heavy fire. Where is it? Mid-block, I'm guessing? Yeah. Alrighty, so we're gonna go gonna go.
Rescue 15, like you show up and just have a medical for me. Yeah, Metro from, we got Task Force 15 on scene here on 20th Street. Confirming the initial size up to we do have a 2-story apartment house. We got fire in the one unit of Bravo corner.
start hearing people on the roof yelling, firefighters especially, that's kind of always makes your heart drop into your stomach. Everybody's okay, which is good. It's just a vacant structure. They'll do primaries and secondaries, see if anybody's in there. Probably squatters or homeless or something like that. Just guessing. But yeah, we got, that was nuts to see that the roof collapsed in and just all that fuel came out like that. The second you add oxygen to fuel that's packed in a confined space, you get that situation, and it's nothing short of terrifying. Just transported one guy. He's all tatted up. Might be a gang thing. Clear off of this, check out that crash, and then hear what's going on with the fire, because we've got 3 things going on right now, and this one, out of those 3, this one's probably at the bottom. One looked like one male, gunshot wound, unknown location. This is 77th Division, so we'll have to follow up with them afterwards. I don't remember that car being there when we drove by the first time. Do you remember that car? No? Maybe they dropped him off or something. I don't know. Okay, so that one's... okay. All right, let's go check that TC. What? Whoa, they drove a car into the store? We're doing that. We're doing that. That's... We're gonna go to that. They drove a vehicle into the store, and the brush fire size up. Unable to locate. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Pico and what? Yeah, no shit.
They're from Pico and Mullen, so 189 South Robbery, 10 Boulevard. Are you gonna come in on Wall Street frequency 1? No, 15 to 20 on Yellow Cab.
It's on Pico or Wilshire, I'm not quite sure yet.
Cool.
Well, we're definitely going to that, for sure. So the airship's checking the vehicles in the area with thermal to see if there's any other getaway vehicles or anything related to this incident.
Engine 65 on the radio. You've been added with the rescue 65 and route media dispatch. Breathing difficulty.
Got it.
15 5 East Center 11th Street, crossing Crofton.
Domestic violence suspect.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. And they're calling out at the front. I think we're going to be able to set up right across the street from this, which is kind of crazy.
Go from rescue 29. Cancel the engine.
Cool. Hey, go to my right behind this car. So as of right now, we have a, looks like a stolen Amazon van that's crashed into the front of the Chanel store. They said they might possibly have suspects inside. That's obviously not confirmed yet. They're still searching the store right now to see if anybody's in there. Did you guys get anybody?
Yeah, all the suspects went away.
Damn.
We probably just missed them.
Shit.
I think they went that way. That's just a speculation.
I'm sure they have video though, great video, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one.
Crazy.
No lights are there.
Sweet. That's a good shot. Cool. I assume it's a stolen truck.
We haven't even ran it yet.
Gotcha. Would not surprise me.
But we are going to put some crime CCTV above, so.
Copy that?
Yep. Thank you.
No, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Hopefully the cameras are good.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're decent. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Get a shot of that. Cool. Well, that's cool. We got like, Sergeant was really nice, like let us in there.
All the way down there. They have tape up over there.
Perfect. All right. Let's get it in. Whew. So, I don't know if you heard what the sergeant said, but he said they probably just missed him. They're heading southbound. Would have been nuts if they got him. That would have been nuts. So just wrapping up for the evening, made it over here to Robertson pretty quick. I was surprised at all the greens. We had a Sprinter van into a Chanel, tried to rob the place. Luckily they had an off-duty police officer working security there. He was in the back. He heard the commotion, obviously, it must have been loud, really loud. And then he called LAPD. LAPD's showing up, and the suspects ran down the street southbound on Robertson, so, and out of view. I'm sure there's security cam footage. I'm sure that van is also stolen. I highly doubt that's registered to anybody. Well, it is probably registered to somebody, but it's not currently in their possession. So, pretty unfortunate. It looks like an old Amazon van too. So I hope that's not the case. Bezos needs all the vans he can get. So that's where we're at. We're just wrapping up. Story is sent, and everybody seems to be happy with the footage. So that's a good thing. We are pretty much done for the night. So if you made it this far, I don't know if this is at the end of the episode or not. I assume it is. If you made it this far, chances are you're a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. If you're a member, holy cow, thank you for being a member. You guys make this show possible. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Till next time.